Welcome to the TIDAL AIR Singers app demonstration on a mobile device. This is an iPhone. It does work on iPads, any form of BLE compatible iPad, iPhone, and Android. The icon, the green icon, is TIDAL AIR. If I click on that, the opening screen is songs that you've recorded. For me, I've recorded a song on May 15th, Ave Maria, 8 o'clock in the morning for a minute and 6 seconds. We're not going to go into this for the moment. The first step we're going to go into is the settings button. We'll start with settings. I'm going to erase my previous configurations by hitting the delete buttons on these. All right, now we're starting from scratch. I'm going to start with my abdominal button, or my abdominal belt. And this takes a second for it to find. You put the iPhone very near the plastic, the belt, and it pops up as a found device. It's still searching. There it is. Now I'll add it as my upper. I'm going to turn the other belt on. And it's lower. Now I did this backwards on purpose because meaning I put the upper on first and the lower on second. And what you can do with this one is swap them. So it doesn't matter which order you put them on, but you can tell by which line is active here on how you're breathing. So I know I put them on backwards. I'm going to hit the swap button, and they magically swap. And now I'm going to go to the live button, and it'll show my active breathing on a time graph. So this graph, what you see is time going on the horizontal axis and my breath amplitude going in the vertical axis. Each tick mark here is a second. And my blue line is my chest breath. Oops, I've got them reversed. I'm going to go back and reverse them. There we go. Now, when I go back to the live button, chest breath should be blue. There's my chest breath. I'm going to do just an abdominal breath, if I can. And now I'll try a regular attempted singer's breath where I do both abdominal and chest. Okay. There's another graph called the oval. If you look in the upper left-hand corner, you'll see two choices, time and oval. We're looking at time now. I'll switch to oval. This is the same data, just in a different format. The vertical graph is your chest breathing. The horizontal is your belly breathing. I'll do an example here. Chest breath. Let me try that again. There's a chest breath. Just a belly breath. Chest and belly. So if you do both at the same time, what you'll see is a nice diagonal breath, meaning both belly and chest are actively being used. I can also sing with this. And you notice if it goes below the origin point here in the center, it means you're singing beneath where your natural standing position is. If you go too low, I'll do a full exhale to show, you'll see the graph shift. Strange things happen down there. I'll now do to bring it back to the live screen. Now the axes have recentered when the scale is also recentered. I'm going to try my breath again. Great. Now let's go to the time screen again. And there's my time, my breath that I just did, showing both breaths. If I record, you'll see I've got the recording voice as on, and that's also set up your screen. Here we go. Record breath. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and an exhale. I'll record. Now it's recorded. If I go back to the session screen, you now see a new song called Song 26. I can rename it within the graphics self. I'll rename this as Test. If I can do this, Test. A Test is fine. So now it's called A Test. If I play this, record breath. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was the first couple of seconds of that recording. I can also send this to somebody else through the mail session. If you mail this to somebody, it'll open up your email client and attach an object that has both breaths of both chest and lower and the voice connected to it. Somebody can then receive that breath and play it on their own device, just like they would a regular email client. All right, I'm going to play Ave Maria here. That's a full breath. You can see here I can zoom in with a pinch for different time zones, time zooming. I can zoom in on a single breath if I wanted to, a single part of a breath if I wanted to, or zoom out and see the entire, in this case, minute and a half or minute and 6 seconds of the breath. If I do the same thing for the oval, that's the entire time zone for the oval. If I zoom in, you see now it's only the first couple of seconds. And I zoom back out, you'll see the entire minute and a half. You see how the breath has changed over time. If I play, it restarts again. All right, that's the TIDAL AIR application. I hope you enjoy it. Bye-bye.